Make sure your roof is in tip-top shape with the help from the experts.
Joining us today for the sponsored interview is Kobe Spelt from Maxx. And Kobe, oftentimes people think they need an entire replacement of their roof, but that might not be the case.
Yeah, for sure. So Maxx, we do just a bio-oil treatment that we spray on asphalt shingle roofs, and it just replaces the oils that evaporate out of the shingles over time. So it just makes them rejuvenated. It kind of turns back the time on the roof, and we can do a 5-year warranty with each treatment. And the cool thing is, if you catch the roof at a good time, you can do up to 3 treatments. So essentially, every 5 years, have a treatment done, and you get an extra 15 years on the same roof.
An extra 15 years?
15.
Okay, you're saving time.
If you catch it at the right time.
You're saving money. Again, yes,
yeah.
If we do it just in time. Okay, so why is this particular product so important to homeowners?
So it's just an alternative to roof replacement. We're saving people usually right around 80% of the total cost of roof replacement, and then it's keeping all those shingles and stuff out of landfills. So it's a super green product. It's just buying you more time, just keeping the same shingles on your roof for longer. So.
Okay, you talked about the right timing. So who's a good candidate?
So it really depends. It depends on the shingle. There's so many different kinds of shingles and their thickness, and there's a bunch of different variables. But usually anywhere from 10 to 15 years is the time to start checking on the roof. But I've saved roofs as old as 25 years. It really just depends. So that's why we do free assessments. We'll come out and take a look and make sure that we can warranty the roof, and then we can go from there. So
let's talk about saving money. I mean, what do you think the cost typically is that we can plan on saving?
So it's usually, 80% of the total cost of replacement. So if you have a $15,000 roof, it's usually going to cost about $3,000 to do with us. So it's quite a bit cheaper.
Oh, we like the sounds of that.
Oh, we like the savings for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone may have a new roof. Do they need Maxx?
Not necessarily. So you don't want to start too early because it still has the natural oils in the shingles, and you want to make sure it can actually make the shingles a little too soft, so it can cause issues. So that's why we go make sure that it's dry and it actually needs the oil and it'll actually take the treatment. That's why we have to go look at it first. But yeah, right after about 10 years, once it's been sitting in the sun for a long time, it's drying out and the UV rays are beating down on the shingles. It makes them dry and brittle, and then we spray the treatment on, and it soaks in pretty quick, and then it makes them like new again. So.
What's the best time of year? We've had our big long winter, lots of rain, lots of snow. Is this the perfect time to have you out?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So as long as it's not too cold, obviously we can't spray if there's snow on the roofs, right? But usually, spring, middle of summer, it really doesn't matter. You can spray anytime as long as it's not below 40 degrees. So.
Well, now is the perfect time. Yeah. So you would think that, all right, your roof needs some help. You would call you, and then you just come out and assess it. All right, and the savings are big as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We love it. So you'll give us a quote and say, yes, you're a good candidate, this is the quote, and then get on the schedule. Do you schedule pretty far out? What's the turnaround time we're looking at
So it's really quick. Each job usually only takes about an hour, hour and a half at most for a big roof. It's super quick. The longest thing is just going up and doing all the little maintenance things, all the little minor fixes and things like that, and then the actual spraying is super quick. It's not messy. We don't leave a huge mess or anything. So our turnaround's really fast.
Well, I'm sure it's important in Utah, being in the desert and the beating of the sun on that roof is really important. What are the areas that you service?
So we cover most of, all of Box Elder County and all of Weber County as well. We can kind of go outside of that a little bit, but those are the areas that we stick to.
All right, we will post the link to the website, Maxx, on our website. And hey, thank you so much. What great information.
Thank you.
All right, thanks again to Maxx for sponsoring this interview. We will be right back with more Daily Dish after this short break.